August, 24th? Saturday. Don't mind how fucking flushed my face is. I just walked home from the bus stop. If only suburban America would actually be far more walkable than it actually is. Like, I ended up at a bus stop that there was at least a bench so I could sit, but it was completely exposed and right on the side of like Route 40. And then not only that, when I get home, it was another like 15 minute walk from that stop to my house. No real shade whatsoever in part of the neighborhood that I have to walk through. No sidewalks. Nothing. I tripped and fell. Well, I didn't trip. My right ankle, which it is prone to do every once in a while, just completely decided that it was gonna roll. And me being used to this, I just fell, put my hands out in front of me, didn't have my phone in my hands, thankfully. Hands out in front of me, braced myself, still scraped my left knee on the way down, because once that rolls, the left leg goes to compensate. Because we've done it so many times. It's like reflex. Because if you fall forward, you can catch yourself most of the time. Only time we fall backwards is when we're on the stairs. On our way, walking home from the bus stop, we saw a man disciplining. The girl must have been 5 or 6 years old. She was young. Maybe 7 or 8. Like, she was in that, like, stage where, like, they could be younger, but they're just really tall, or they're actually the age that they look like they are, but, like, small. She was way smaller than him. That reminded me of when my kid was around that age. And she was crying and upset. And he smacked her on behind, which I understand a lot of us are raised that that's okay. But I was like, man, did you just hit? Because I could hear it from across the street, the smack. And how she was crying and then immediately went silent. And I was like, did you just hit her kid? And he was like, we called him in on it. And told him, like, hey, you're allowed to be frustrated. Like, it is frustrating. And before you say anything, I have a 15-year-old. You know, he's not 15 yet, but he's turning 15. And he's autistic, and I had to do it by myself. I was like, no, I know it's frustrating. I know when they're crying and you don't understand what's going on. You also are allowed to be frustrated. Just don't hit her. You know, he took it reasonably well. Like, you could tell it was like, it could have been more confrontational at the start, but like, he backed off and realized that, like, once I started validating, like, you're allowed to be upset, man. It's just, you have to control yourself more. How is she gonna learn that if you don't exercise it yourself? So, I feel pretty good about things. I'm just tired. The body is like, what the fuck did you do? Because we don't like to walk. We were determined to get to the house, so we walked pretty quickly. Faster than we should have for how much walking and stuff we did yesterday, because 2 hours of driving and going to the airport and coming back, but it was also better for us to walk, so I don't know. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.